This is Evil Genius.
Up here, can they hold anything? Oh, the midair! Straight out of the sky, something! The top side of things to pull up. Oh, come on! This guy is literally...
Okay. A weapon delivery straight away. Here's a satchel showstopper. What a fundamental. No way! No Jawgemo! He's broke his ankles. He's done him dirty.
But wait,
Massive drama in the Valorant world yesterday, as it seems that Evil Geniuses are on their way out of esports in its entirety.
The EG are a bit of a mess. The org is basically dying. They might not even be in esports. They might not even exist.
So we went through so much to just not even get the respect we deserve.
The lawsuits, the amount of money they're losing, you know, the PR, the sponsors I'm sure are pulling out, that EG are looking to basically end it all.
I cried after winning a grand finals for my grandfather, and now I don't know how to feel.
the contrast is stark and very apparent. They went from NA's darlings to the world's villains. But the question is, how did we get here? Well, this is the rise and potential fall of Evil Genius. And for there to be a rise, we must start at their lowest point.
Put it out now, but so difficult, so damn hard, and it's the 13-0.
At this point, EG have been subject to one of the worst performances in the Americas region, and hold the title of being the first team ever in this league to get 13-0. A record I'm sure many of their players, coaches, and fans would wish to forget. At this point, they were targets of many people's ridicule. The decision to switch Demon 1 for BCJ, their controller player, was in question. The judgment to have Parter as their head coach was challenged. The choice of a 10-man roster was mocked. So much so it gave birth to the joke that EG only had 10 fans. There are 10 players. And where pressure can create diamonds, a flowing lava of hate and disdain would melt any team's resolve. But lava is necessary to make diamonds nonetheless. And that's the beauty of hitting rock bottom. There's nowhere to look but up. When the whole world seems to be haters, what do you say?
Was that your motivation the whole time? Like the moment you got on this team, you just want to prove everyone wrong?
Oh yeah, fuck the haters.
And he sure did, raw dog style.
Hey yo, what the?
Even though it was by the hands of the previous world champions, they took the worst loss in America's history and bounced back. They would need to go on a nearly flawless run to qualify for the Americas playoffs and for Masters Tokyo. Their first game after losing to Loud wasn't pretty either.
Teams are great in pistols. EG historically very, very good. 4 people here. Dangerous moves. Oh, very dangerous moves, and it does not pay off. What a big risk.
He's got dash. He's got health. He stays. Jawgemo's going to make a play.
What is this wiggly wall from Jawgemo?
He's creeping around the scope. He's right there! And every bullet goes wide!
One enemy remaining.
These could be the finishing touches. It's just an op in the hands of Demon 1. Shorty, dead. Taco with 3. We're going the distance.
There were so many close calls, but Evil Genius would take what they can get, and sometimes all you need is one to go on a red-hot streak.
I don't know that they're going to be expecting. Oh my gosh, they have no idea! Ethan makes a meal out of Leviathan!
Here's the updraft. He's getting hit by the turtle.
How did he see him?
That is nasty.
It's all on to Taco with a 1v5, and he cannot do it. Demons defied, disaster denied. EG take down Leviathan.
After convincing wins and easily dispatching of both MIBR and Sentinels, EG was within reach of a playoffs berth. A win against NRG would do the trick, but at this time, NRG was the spiritual successor to Optic, winners of Masters Reykjavik. To take down such a pedigree would require EG to play out of their minds.
But it crashes away again. Yeah. It's the angles from the bottom. Everybody's swallowing, and it's a stronghold from EG. A strong fight from Energy as well, as they easily take the series over Evil Geniuses.
They were no longer in control of their fate. MIBR would need to be 100 Thieves, which seemed like an unlikely outcome, since MIBR at the time was playing with a sub, their assistant coach. But as we know now, this match gave birth to one of the most legendary plays in Valorant history.
You gotta stick it, Joseph spraying! Spray tonight! No way! Off of it all! He's the hero in this scenario! And thieves have been denied. This game has had it all.
I stabbed I would end the 100 Thieves season, but give birth to EG's playoff spot and a new buff.
Can you tell me why on earth you've done this?
Because MIBR should not have won that match, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try and step up more for playoffs, LeBron time.
Step up more. LeBron time? God, you got a good attitude. Do you think the bald buff is going to work as well? We've seen some incredible
I
bald
hope it
players.
does. I hope it does.
I think that's a good shave.
With a newfound conviction and hairstyle, EG was ready to exact their revenge on NRG, showing the world that they had what it takes to take down players who once lifted the trophy themselves.
But there's still crashes on the top of the rafters. Blocked by Demon 1, answered back by Finesse, as there's 23 seconds left on the clock for the plant. Pain Shells, nice shot by Demon 1.
Is used.
But the lineup couldn't get the second one. Comms low on HP. Should I say Som, sorry, at 8 HP. Heard the Cosmic Divide coming out on the attack. Boostio onto the Rose with support from Jawgemo. The crossbar is perfect. Only one more to go. That's Jawgemo with 4 kills of his own. As Boostio gets fully blinded, but is still there for the Cavalry to support here, Calm in the back of the site. As Jawgemo plays the off angle, and it connects. They've done it! EG has seized the moment, and they've upset Energy at the VCT Americas.
Evil Genius will cruise right past Cloud9 as well, and with the grand finals within reach, all they had to do was beat Loud. A challenge that they weren't quite ready for.
6 seconds remaining, has to stick this, and now his position is there. Round to the side, Sadak delivers it. The final blow, and EG is sent down to the lowers. It's Loud who sailed to the finals.
And NRG were determined not to go out in the lower finals, meaning EG would have to claim a 3rd place finish. This was enough for them to qualify for Masters Tokyo though. With a 3rd place finish in the Americas League, the stage was set for the Cinderella run to continue.
It's about to go down. Evil Geniuses versus Fun Esports. You can spam right there. And that's what it seems like. That's where they're headed. Boostio trying to swing out as well. You can see it. But Boostio may hold the line by himself. There's the spam that we were just referring to. In the face of the lockdown, Boostio swings out and gets 4. Maj in an impossible situation, and the very first ace in Japan goes to Boostio.
But I'm not done yet.
And there's a flash. There it is. The swing. Boostio's gone aggressive. Boostio's gone aggressive, and he gets 4. That play from Boostio. What? Yes! I'm so good. EG Open Masters Tokyo with a 2-0 win over Foot.
I love the idea from EG on the bonus round, but Jawgemo with 60 health has got to do it all.
Whoa, okay.
He's brought it back just a little.
He's aware as well of this. Potentially hearing the sound cue. He's caught Buzz out and he's forced it into a 1 versus 1 nade online. Lands the shot anyway. 4 in a row.
There's just
If
some
that
very
does not.
cool things that are being showcased here against the DRX's playing.
Down, smoke at his feet. Demon 1 with the knives. All the way through, he lands the first. Into the way, finds the second. Will it be the finisher? Flash through, RB will not be able to do it. EG are going to playoffs.
After a flawless run in the group stages, and beating the likes of Korean powerhouse DRX, Evil Genius was ready to take on another familiar Americas team in the land of the rising sun, Loud. A team that had their number multiple times, but this was different. EG was ready to challenge the throne.
Now closing them down, they don't have any safety to fall back to, so they take to fight, and that's perfect positioning, punishing 2. Cowan's in there, but Demon 1, he's still alive. He's gonna get it down for now. Closing the gap though, you gotta respect this man. A danger! A danger through! Demon 1 is in the server! A little absent through groups, but playoffs, he has appeared. And looking for the follow-up as well to get the info, I'm pretty sure. 2 East, patience pays. Corner seems a bit more shallow. Hello?
Does he not realize he's not getting backed up? No way! Does he not realize? I'm like, yo, what's over here?
Please don't mess this up.
2 East, don't mess this up. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Demon. Oh! No! Not like this. County, can he find it? No! EG! The dream continues here in Tokyo. EG shatter loud.
After easily dispatching Team Liquid,
By Team Liquid, Com also gone for another attempt to end! No way!
That's easily the 4K of the event. That might be like the clip too.
Bro, there is disbelief on both sides of the stage.
they faced Fnatic, a team that won lock-in earlier that year and was looking to be Valorant's first dynasty. EG already slayed one god. Could they do it again?
Yep. Oh, wait, what?
Boostio?
Boostio got that kill? I mean, we know about the trap piece. Clearly, so did EG. Boostio putting up big numbers. Com by his side. Fnatic just got deleted. Need to maybe get him done a little earlier. Com already going to get towards that defuse. Going to keep Alpha busy as best he can. That's Demon One's job. Oh, the spray down is already going to get it to half. Demon One's there, but do they have time? On this defuse, it's going to be so close. They got it! They got it! Heroics from EG that round. They brought everything out. Every ult brought into play from both sides. Time against him. Kit invested. He's got Com. He's got Boostio. He's got nothing. EG taking us to map 3. Now we got a game on our hands.
And just like that, Evil Genius was the first and only team to take a map off of Fnatic in the tournament, cementing the idea that you just don't bet against Evil Genius on Fracture. Next was Split.
He spotted 2, I think there. Com now can't handle it. It's all on Demon One. We need heroics. At a time like this, he spots out the final player. It's him against Leo. Leo above and beyond for his side. Ice cold.
Tied at the half, it seemed like this was going to be another instant classic, and it was.
It's a big investment towards mid-hit. Rolling Thunder sent through, but Snakebite going to slow things down.
Oh, adjustment for Boostio. Take it 2 with him. Does he get any more? He's outliving himself. Oh, what? No, on 25, Com on 30. Oh, gonna go in. Does he chase it down? Leo's tempted. He's got the shorty out. But time is starting to tick. And Com has to find him. Leo closing in. Has a look and he falls. Com, the hero EG needed. Right down to the wire here. Oh, of course. Double digits for EG. To try and get Fnatic across the line.
Oh my God!
He's trying to save them, but it's Alpha up against Demon now. Oh my God! This guy is out of this world. El Diablo's dead. There's new king of hell.
What'd I do?
He's fallen. Sends it. Okay, that is the spike left loose. Now we're down to the 2v2. Ethan and Jawgemo up against Boaster and Leo. Grenade sent. It sends him running. 10 seconds now. They're working on the clock here. Running it down so low. Boaster down at 64. Ethan gonna spot the cross. But it's Leo's got Jawgemo. Ethan.
Oh my God!
Leo has taken Fnatic across the line.
Pushing Fnatic to 3 maps and only losing by 2 rounds show that EG may be the only team in the competition that could stop Fnatic. But first they needed to beat Paper Rex, the Pacific team who was also on a Cinderella run themselves with a super sub known as CGRS. To put this into context, imagine Sentinels making it to the finals, but instead of having 10s on the team, it was Shroud helping them win. Now don't get me wrong, CGRS had his moments in the tournament despite being one of the lowest rated players in the event, really proving that Valorant is a team-based game, and it would be the better team that moves on. And this lowers finals matchup had everything you would wish for. 5-map game? Check. Overtime?
Down, half on a defuse, maybe an opportunity, but no. Brought down to the knees, EG all the way.
That was a beautiful round from EG to be able to get them into overtime.
Check. Insane plays? Come on now.
Good util. He's clearing them out, near-sighted. Really needs to get a kill here. Maybe more! Why not? Absolutely flawless! He's on for the ace, and he's on.
My man!
We're starting off like this.
What is that round?
Check. And on the final map, Demon One showed the world what it means to be a game changer.
The shock darts at play. There needs to be the plan. There needs to be the fight for down. Com's done it. Paving the way on a thrifty. EG are destined to get that rematch.
The Cinderella run continues. Despite their efforts and preparation, it always seemed exactly one step behind Fnatic, losing on Split and Bind by only 2 rounds. It was still impressive for a team that got 0-13 to placing 2nd place. The only question left was, could they do it again? However, there was still some time between Masters Tokyo and Champs 2023 in LA. Time that one certain Florida resident took to make a declaration and possible rivalry against 1.4 billion people.
China will never be better than NA, for one, in Valorant. China or, I think some Korean teams can do it. But the reason I say this is because we will actually grind. We will make sure these Chinese teams will never be close to us. Only the Chinese. I think the Korean teams could do damage. I think any of the Asian teams could do damage, but China's 3 years behind. And, if we play enough, they will not be, I don't think they'll be close to it.
What can we say? Florida man is going to do Florida man things. To put this clip into context, Boostio is a fan of League, and North American League in the early years was quite competitive. But nowadays, they're seen as a laughingstock. Many people in Valorant during this time are drawing comparisons, saying that in a few years, NA Valorant will be in the same state as NA League is today. Whether you see Boostio's comments as a way to motivate himself and his teammates, or just ignorant, the narrative around NA's darlings started to change from that of heroes to something more villainous. Heading into Champs, questions started to arise if the second place curse will come to bite them in the butt. Many doubters were wondering if we will see Evil Genius have a similar fall off to that of Zeta after their Masters Reykjavik Cinderella run, or have what it takes to start a potential new dynasty in NA. In hopes of being one of the few teams to ever overcome the second place international curse, they needed to overcome a more well-known superstition.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
This game, like the rest of their group, was seen as an easy path to the playoffs. But this tournament was where the best of the best faced off, and anything could happen. The path to greatness is never an easy one, free of obstacles. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to overcome them, like how Evil Genius was able to do in this game.
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe face back in the other direction, but he hits the shot anyway, just taking over this round. It took some time for Evil Geniuses, but their map choice eventually goes their way.
As well against a Chinese team that put up more of a fight than expected.
Is the kill. Com is getting value from it. This one fast and loose as well, not waiting for any sort of timing. Spotted out though, there's a double face, Sayang. Still, he spotted him surely, just the edge of the gun, edge of the weaponry. Oh, nails the shot.
Ayoung has just been incredible for FPX here in map 1.
However they can, Demon One's repositioned and yep, facing it all together, 13-8.
Being at the top of groups awarded them another highly anticipated matchup against China's best team in the tournament, Edward Gaming, aka EDG. Despite being on American soil, it felt like a good chunk of people in the stands and watching afar were praying for their downfall. After dropping the first map, the haters were close to seeing the end that they wanted. However, thanks to monster games by Ethan, EG was able to reverse sweep them.
He's going back in for more! The flash! Oh, God tier! Flash comes in! Ethan might have just sent one of the best flashes I've seen in a minute right there. Seeker's going to come down. They know it's on this site, but that's big. Smoggy in unison with Can going to take him down. Ethan! The 3 kills EG! They've absolutely crushed EDG!
As well as making quick work of DRX in the semifinals. The only team that was able to beat EG in this tournament was PaperX, who were determined to win since it was Jing's last tournament before his mandatory service. And with that loss, this led NA's heroes having to take down Loud, a team that found their groove again by beating Fnatic and making it to the lower finals too. This as well was another classic game going the distance.
Relying on him to set this one up, he wants to fight to him! Sadak, thought the nade would push them back. He's brought down, 15 seconds! Where's the spike? It's dropped down right there, nade! Close to the corner, Ethan! He's getting away with murder! 10 seconds! To 1v1 and the doors in his face, obstacles abound! Kawazine, you gotta break it! And Ethan, he's won it out! He goes for the top! Unreal! Unreal! A weapon delivery straight away. Here's a Satchel showstopper! What a fundamental! No way! No Jawgemo! He's broke his ankles, he's done him dirty! The backing away round to the Satchel, shots are wild! Loud! It's crumbling! Up to 2 years, 1v2! 2 years, a 1v1!
He gets out, he has the molly to try and lock off Ethan as he would go for this, but the molly's not being invested. Not being invested. Oh, too late! Ethan!
And with that, the only thing left was a rematch.
At the very beginning, taken over towards the top side of things to oh, come on! This guy is literally
inhuman.
Instantaneous and clear cut! Boostio, what is going on? Oh my good God!
Has he got time for this? He's got so much time. He can't believe it.
Yeah, that's...
Nani? What is that? That is ridiculous.
Just gonna come through. That denies any accident.
What the hell was that?
In my life, seen anything like that. They got the plant, but can they hold the post? Ethan staying close. Overwhelmed. Jing's in there. He's playing. They can start tasting this. Can Paper X stop it? Can they hold anything? Oh! Straight out of the sky. Something is just evaporated. This could be it. Another chance for Jing. It's all over. EG are your Valorant World Champions.
And just like that, Evil Genius was able to add another trophy for the Americas region. However, there was one curse left that seems that even EG couldn't beat. You see, there have been two international champions winners in Ascend and Loud. Both these teams would quickly see their original core players split up in the following year, with announcements of Ethan and Demon 1 going to NRG and Boostio all but likely heading to 100 Thieves. It seems the same will happen to EG. But why? Well, it's because Evil Genius asks players for a pay cut, and if these rumor salaries are true, then you might get an idea why. Running an esports team can be expensive, and if you're having a year like EG had but didn't bring enough money, then it wouldn't be a surprise that Evil Genius would be looking to downsize, especially since rumors of their investors picking a different org to back in China started to rumble. You can't really blame the org. Money makes the world go round. The only thing that we know is that Evil Genius would retain the Coach of the Year in Potter. Jawgemo and Com are question marks as to where they will go, and who knows if EG will be able to compete well in the next VCT season. They can either go the route of Loud, who still had a good year after Paikana and Sasi left to get the bag with Sentinels, or history may forget about them, like Ascent. Only time will tell. Regardless, EG's story is one that could only be written in movies. They started the year off being eliminated early in lock-in, and being the first team in Americas to get 13-0, but they started to slowly climb. First by getting 3rd place in the Americas playoffs, to 2nd place in Tokyo's, and eventually slaying both 9-3 and 2nd place Curses to claim the ultimate prize. I can't wait to see what team will surprise us next season, but you guys let me know how you feel about EG and their amazing season.